checking the finish line. Good run coming. Hurry, hurry. I mean the horsey.
This bombshell beauty right here can ride like the wind. She got one more to go.
Be a new leader for the 17.33.
Hi guys, my name is Maddi-Stoltman and welcome to Barrel Racer Life. So this past week I did go to a barrel race. I was really excited to get to go to a different arena and get to leave the house. So I went to a barrel race. I'll show you guys about that. Other than that, I've been planting like crazy. So I have a whole bunch of flowers here now. I've never planted flowers in my entire life, but I've been kind of enjoying it and really liking how nice our patio looks. So I've been busy planting a lot of things and gardening. Who knew that that was something I'd like to do? And now hopefully I have a green thumb so I can keep my flowers alive. But anyways, that's kind of what's been going on around here. I will show you guys all about things here the past week. All right, loaded up, headed down to Moxie, which is like an hour drive away. I'm just taking Claude. I was gonna run Itch today too, but he's kind of got a sore foot, so I figured he was a little bit rough to ride the other day when I ran him in that virtual barrel race. And then now he's just, I don't know, he's got a sore foot. So he's gonna stay home. I'll just take Claude. We're number 14th out and they are doing the social distancing thing. So make your run and leave. So I will be done pretty quick, home in time for a late dinner. So off we go. Can you hold down the fort while I'm gone? All right, well, I'm ready to go. Got my Cambox camera on. Hey, Claude. So it poured rain here, so they moved the race inside, which is fine, but it's a smaller indoor, which I actually ran at a few times, so you guys might remember. It's called Black Rock Arena. So I was excited to run outside. Inside on Claude's not my favorite, but we did get a little practice in this past week running that virtual barrel race pattern that was like a 14-second pattern. So we are ready to go, right, buddy? I'm just getting a pre-race nap.
McCray, then a rate. 16 through 20, Cheyenne Allen, Bailey Berry, Sid Sutton, Trisha Parrish, Danielle Sanders, then a rate.
I wanted to include the Cambox video as well, just because I wanted to show you guys kind of what it looks like coming into this arena, and also look at how good he walked in. What a good boy. So that was really cool. And then as a training tool, this is awesome. So you can see we're running in well, and I dropped my hand way too soon and came right into the barrels. So good training tool to look at what went wrong and learn how to fix it. So looking back in slow motion, I probably should have stayed two-handed until right here, and I would have prevented a lot of trouble for myself. Well, that was not a good run at all. Yeah, we creamed the crap out of that first barrel. So as soon as he dropped into it, I was like, oh, I'm already sitting, and I need to be sitting when he's by it because he's so turny, especially inside. And I think I was just in the mentality of riding outside. I mean, he kind of went by the first barrel when we did that virtual barrel race. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't react. I just kind of went to habit. So that's my own bad. But on a plus side, he walked up the alleyway like a champ. And that is a freaking win. Some of you guys might remember that. Thank you. Hi. Yes, you want to be part of this? Some of you might remember from a while back that Claude started bleeding, so I've been using Lasix for him. And the thing with Lasix is that it takes a little while to figure out how much they need and how far out from your run they need it. So I've been kind of playing around with my timing and that kind of thing. And the fact that he's walked in the gate like a champ the last run and this run makes me think, okay, we're on the right track with that. So he's feeling good. I just rode like crap. Ugh. Are you ready to go home? Dinner time? Yeah? Okay, we'll go home. Okay, so after my run the other day, usually what I'll do when I have a crappy run is I give myself the 10-minute rule. I get 10 minutes to be pissy, grumpy, whatever, and to allow myself to be upset because those are the emotions that you experience when you have a crappy run, right? But then I use that 10-minute little time for those negative, crappy feelings, and then I need to look at what I did wrong, look at what I did right, move on from it. So I very easily can find the positive in my runs with my horses. That's something that I look for every time. So I was so excited that Claude walked in so well, like a champ, and we got our Lasix timing right, so there was a lot of good, but I really rode terribly. And I looked at my video again, and usually I can kind of implement that 10-minute rule and move on quite easily, but I was still grumpy about it the next day, and so I had to take a little bit of time and go, okay, why am I pissy about something that is in the past that I can't change? And this is not something I usually struggle with. Usually I can move on from these bad runs. And there was a few factors. So my mindset sucked, and I'm going to tell you why. There was some people around me that also kind of negatively expressed that they weren't super excited to run inside as well, and instead of deflecting that back with something positive like I usually would do, I allowed it to get to me, and I got into that negative spiral as well, and then I rode like crap. So that was a big factor. And then the other thing is that I know this year, being I'm going to have one horse to run, that I'm going to need to be choosy about where is a good spot for him. So for next time, what I'm going to do is if a situation like that happens again, I'll just draw out. I know that I don't ride him very well inside. I know it's a struggle for him, and he's going to be kind of the superstar and only horse I have to run this year, so I'm going to need to be choosy about where I run him and kind of save him, so to speak. So if I don't want to run, I'm just going to draw out. So you guys, you're going to be around people that sometimes are going to be negative, and you're going to be in situations that aren't your favorite, but you can either leave the situation and make that choice, or if you're going to have to be around the negativity, which sometimes is inevitable, change it. Make sure that you keep your mindset in a positive mindset, keep your focus, keep your eyes on what you're working towards, and the people that are around you and whatever is going on with them is kind of irrelevant to you. So that was something that I went, oh my gosh, I know better, but it was a wake-up call for me. So if that's something you guys struggle with, you are not alone. But just remember to keep, if someone's going to throw negativity at you, feed them back with positive. Allow the positivity to just radiate out of you, and it'll serve you well, I promise. Well, it's my first Ellensburg dust storm. So it gets insane windy here, and 50-mile-an-hour winds. It's nuts, which is something I'm so not used to. Where I'm from is mountainous, and that tends to block the wind. Anyway, very flat, can be very windy here, and there's a lot of tilled up fields, and so when the wind gets like this, it just turns into this insane dust storm, and it looks like the apocalypse outside. I cannot believe it. This is crazy. Gotta get her something in the drive-thru.
Oh, hello, little Conan. Hi. Hello. I know, I'm so happy here. I take that thing off you. I know, poor girl. Hello, handsome. Oh. What a nice boy.
Well, I haven't rode a horse in like 4 days. The wind blew here like crazy, like 50-mile-an-hour winds for 3 days. So I don't know, I'm pretty dedicated, but that's just a little much for me. So I did not ride. I've been kind of catching up on things on my computer and cleaning the house. And yeah, I'm happy to be outside and back on my ponies today.
Hi, babies. Hot sauce.
Well, it's almost like rodeoing. Got my gas station food for lunch. Got horses loaded up. And we're late. Just going to roping practice. Me getting a little carried away. So many flowers. And then this one is all sunflowers, so that'll be fun. And almost done over here. It's gonna be really nice when it's all finished. I'm excited for these to grow because they're lilac bushes and they're gonna actually fluff up a lot, but it's gonna be a little bit. Looking so much cleaner out here though. All right, well, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm excited because I don't want to say things are resuming normal because it's not really like it's not normal yet, but there's some sense of normalcy happening a little bit around here. So we've been going to some roping practices, seeing friends a little bit more frequently. We've had some people over here to rope, which is awesome. So there's that, which is great. No big crowds or large gatherings or get-togethers, but that's not really something we do a ton of anyways. So it's been kind of nice to see friends a little bit more frequently. And I am going to a barrel race this weekend, and it's a 2-day barrel race. So this is the first one in a long time that's going to be kind of on the bigger scale. It's going to be in Hermiston, Oregon. I'm super excited. We ran there just recently for the first time, and it's a nice big outdoor standard pattern, which is a perfect arena for Claude and a really cool pin. So I'm excited. I'm going to stay with a friend at her place there overnight, so it'll be great to see some friends and get some friend time, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So they are implementing a lot of kind of safety precautions, I suppose you could call them. So they actually are having us bring COVID sheets saying that we have not been sick, we've not had any symptoms, nor have we been around anyone that has a confirmed case. So they're taking a lot of precautions, and then they're actually going to take our temperatures at the gate as we come into the rodeo grounds. So kind of crazy, but I'm really grateful for the producers that are doing things and working with the counties and different health officials to kind of put things out for us. So thank you so much to the organizers of this event and the organizers of the other events. I understand that this is sort of an unprecedented time and everything is hard for all of us. So thank you for resuming a little bit of normal for us. It's very much appreciated from your barrel racers. So if things are kind of starting to happen a little bit for you, make sure that you show your gratitude to the people that are putting it on, because this is a whole new thing for them to navigate through, and we need to make sure that they know that they're appreciated. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and if you are enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel.